Well, good morning on what I believe is day 52. It's only just gone 5:30 and I've got 10 k's under the belt already. I left at 5. Rode the first, well, it's just, daylight's just breaking now, so the first bit was in the dark, but there were street lights, so it was fine. I just, the extra half hour or so in the morning could be quite valuable later. Yesterday didn't end well. Probably enough said about yesterday. Look, I didn't eat a lot. Where I pulled up, there wasn't much. There was one restaurant, it just did pho. That's all right. I had 2 bowls of pho with an incredibly tasty soup. Salty, that was good. And then I just drank and I had a good night's sleep. The fires are out. Well, they're not out as in put out. The fire starters are out and they've started their fires. Yeah, I thought I'd have a disastrous afternoon cramping. And it was all right. So what I didn't say is it's about 110 kilometers to Ho Chi Minh. So I'm now under 100. I'm keen to make it to Ho Chi Minh today. My determination to get there today will have to be weighed against how I'm feeling at the time. Yeah, what happened yesterday was the first 20 kilometres I was sluggish because of the way I ended the previous day's ride. But then I came good, and I was actually good till about the 60k mark. And then I slowly deteriorated, and by the time I got to that 80k point, I was spent. And looking at the sky, today will be very similar to yesterday. So it'll get hot towards the end. I'm hoping I can be a bit smarter today and maybe take some extra stops before I get to the point where I'm screwed. Well, 30 k's in, and I've just come off sort of busy rural roads, and I'm now strictly following commute. Hey, it's put me down a nice little stretch, and look at this, I'm riding in shade. So I'm about to go up there. I think it's even the last climb of the whole day. Well, the last meaningful climb. I'm sure there'll be lots of lumps and bumps. Yeah, so over this, and then hopefully it'll be more descending than climbing. Oh, this shade stuff is pretty cool. It's quite good. So it's was it? As good as 7 o'clock. So I've been coming along here for nearly 5 kilometres now. I have been in constant full shade. I'm loving it. And I've had this forest or plantation of rubber trees. They've only just started extracting rubber from these ones. The first few kilometres of trees must have been too young. And I was starting to wonder if I called it wrong and they weren't rubber trees, or well, they were, but whether they were being grown for their timber or not. But they're not. They're extracting rubber now. And yeah, the plantation goes quite deep on the other side as well. Xin chào. A lady extracting rubber. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. The plantation's ending. And I'd better check the map. Well, I stopped filming only 500 metres ago. Worried that the rubber tree plantations might have ended. I don't know if it's showing up, but those trees go back 480 metre par 5. But here they are back on my left hand side, and they go back that way 440 metre long par 4, and you can see the shade. Oh goodness, the shade. Have I mentioned how strong the sun is here? Well, this is going to be interesting. Kamut's sending me this way. I might be turning into something firm. The alternative is to do a lot of backtracking if I want to stay on bitumen. So, we are right proper in the forest. As long as we're not up shit creek. Well, it's cool in there. So approaching 8:30 and well, approaching 60 k's done. It's been slow going on these back roads, but that's okay. And look, I'm just about to join I guess the main road, so it should be faster rolling but more exposed. But I saw this little fruit dispenser, so I've ordered a pineapple, like in that bag, and he's got a truck of watermelons, so he's cutting a small one up for me. And what are we talking, 35,000, about $2.20 for a whole pineapple and half a watermelon. And I'll stop soon for a proper break and some proper food and water.
Okay.
But so far so good. Okay, thank you. So I've got my pineapple and watermelon. That'll be gone in about 3 minutes. Spot on 80 k's done. Nearly 10:30. Yeah, I've added a couple of kilometres to the ride. It'll be close to 115, which means I've still got 35. Right now I can see myself getting about 15, but look, maybe in about 15 there's a ferry crossing. There's the only way to cross this river, so that'll be a bit of a break on the bike, and then I'll try to go on from there. I was just pulled up waiting for a ferry. People coming off one, so I reckon I'll be on that soon.
We said we'd be always you and me, for better or worse, bound together. And we danced life's waltz, your pride, my faults. Thought our castles of sand were made to withstand the tide of the ocean. And we were driving right into the sun, and summer was round the corner, forever young. Got lost in your eyes, longing to belong. And it felt like California, here we come. So I got down on my knees at the edge by the sea. Promised you love ain't just a thing made of a broken. And we climbed just to fall, and we gave it all. 'Cause I ain't nothing but a wrecking ball.
Hamstring just doesn't want to play. Just had to stop for a bit. The hamstring's not playing. Well, I am crossing a bridge, fortunately a quiet bridge by standards, and my right hamstring has locked. So I've got it out. But I've tried to walk, and we'll just see. Well, I'm almost at the top of the bridge, so just got to get about another 60 metres and then Hopefully can put my foot on the pedal. Well, there's Ho Chi Minh. We're aiming for that tall building over there, just near that. So we'll see. I will get there, it's just how. Well, I'm closing in on the city. A pretty cool looking bridge I'm about to attempt. Oh, damn. Oh, hands cramping. I'm about to attempt to cross. Oh, God. Once I'm over this bridge, I'm close. So the last bridge climb I did, I cramped and had to stop. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, cool looking arch. I may even stop before the bridge and try and group it up. Well, I made it to Ho Chi Minh. It's 2 o'clock. I've been here off the bike for an hour. I stopped and had not one but 2 smoothies to just try and regroup and cool down a bit. My ears are blocked, my voice is going. A couple of dead set signs that I've overdone it. So I got here. I got to say, now that I'm here, why the push? This is not how to bicycle tour at all. So stupid enough to have done it to get here. Let's see if I'm stupid enough to keep doing it. I don't intend to. This is not how to bicycle tour.